For 2 decades, purity and simplicity have ruled the supercar world. Qualities exemplified by the McLaren F1, in our opinion the finest analogue supercar there has ever been. But now, the supercar is changing. In Abu Dhabi, we finally get to experience the McLaren P1, spiritual successor to the fabled F1 and the most extreme expression of ultra performance in a road legal car. You've seen the images, you've read the stories, you've watched the infamous sub-7 minute ring lap, and you've probably even driven the car in Forza 5. Still, nothing prepares you for the first time you get up close to the P1. Even its headline stats are jaw-dropping. It has 664 foot-pounds of torque, a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission and proactive suspension with adaptive roll control. It weighs 1,395 kilos. It tops out at 217 miles an hour and sprints from 0 to 62 in 2.8 seconds. It'll hit 200 in less than 20. Crucially, in race mode, it develops an astonishing 600 kilos of downforce. Simply put, there's never been another car like it. And now, as darkness falls on the Yas Marina Circuit, join us as we drive the sensational McLaren P1 for the first time.
Now we all know it's got an electric mode, and like the 12C it's got the regular handling and powertrain modes that you can ramp through, but this car states its intent immediately because it's got race mode, and that is totally extreme and uncompromising in its setup, in its ride height, in the aero. Everything is optimized for maximum performance on track, to the point where McLaren won't let you drive it on the road in race mode, and there's even a little warning on the dash that kind of says, are you sure you want to do this? Are you really sure you want to do this? So you have to keep confirming, and then you've got uncensored access to 900 plus horsepower of twin turbo V8 and a big kick in the pants from an electric motor. And already the car it's got more attitude about it than a 12C. It's more alive, it's hissing and sucking and blowing and making all sorts of mechanical noises. It's got character and it's got charisma, which we've criticised the 12C for not having. So already you feel like you're in a really extraordinary car. Feel-wise, there's instant familiarity and similarities to a 12C. It's got the same trick suspension, but obviously now everything's pulled right down. So you know it's absurdly low when you look at it parked, but the car has absolute stiffness and roll control to a level we've not experienced before as a road car on track. You can probably hear the noise levels building up as we get further into the throttle, and it's just it's what we've wanted McLaren to do, and it's kind of answered a lot of the criticism that we've had of 12C. This is a car with a bit of fire in its belly. It's just really effing angry when you get in the throttle. It just makes your mouth go dry. I feel like I've been mainlining Red Bull at the moment. My heart is going like the clappers because it's just got so much performance. These Akabono carbon discs, they've got brilliant brake feel, and it's something McLaren wanted to be absolutely certain about, was the feel in this car. That's why they didn't go for regenerative braking. It only regens on overrun. So like the steering, it's just got purity and clarity to the feel that you get from it, which you really need. I adrenaline you really need because you're going so quickly. I think I'm going to do what most of you want me to do and shut up now and just drive, because this is something really special. Tongue is stuck to the roof of my mouth at the moment. Bloody hell. What an extraordinary car. It's so far beyond anything I've ever driven my life. It feels good for every single horsepower, and yet it's so precise, it's so exact, the throttle response. You can just steer it on the throttle, which is just bizarrely mad. I can safely say I've never ever driven anything like this. I've been driving silly cars for 20 years, half my life, and my mouth is so dry. I feel like it's the first time I've ever driven a properly fast car. It's the same feeling I got when I first drove a supercar. Nothing's done that to me in years. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go and have a lie down in a dark room.